Alright, today I'm going to demonstrate how to use a parameter that I'm going to define to be my angle and use that as a marked angle in a rotation. So first I'm going to draw a segment, and I'm going to put a point on that segment because what I want to actually rotate is not this entire segment but just a portion of it. So I'm going to construct my segment over top of that, and I'm going to change that to be a different color so it's obvious which one I'm talking about. But notice that this is a free point that can move along the original segment. Alright, and I want to rotate this red segment here around this point here that I'm going to call my center. So I'm going to mark that as my center. But in order to do a rotation, I also need an angle measure. Well, I'm going to create my angle measure to be a parameter. And let's set the initial value to be 30 degrees. Okay, so now I have the parameter called angle, and when I select that parameter under the transform menu, I can mark that as my angle for rotation. So now I have a center marked and an angle marked, and I want to rotate this segment here, so this segment and its endpoint, so I'm going to select both of those, and under the transform menu select rotate. And when I select rotate, I get a pop-up window, and I can either do my rotation by fixed angle or by default the marked angle that I have previously marked. It's going to be about center B, which is this point right here. So I've done my rotation. So now I can go in here and I can change this parameter, and let's say I want to do my rotation by 45 degrees. Or 90 degrees. And what I want to do is actually animate this. So with the angle parameter selected, if I do a right click, I can choose animate angle parameter. And it will start to animate my angle. Let's start the animation. And what I want to do is actually add a button. So I'm going to add an action button to do my animation. So the object that I'm going to animate is my angle parameter, and it's going to increase continuously from 0 degrees to 360 degrees. I only want it to always increase. If I only wanted it to go around once, I could select that, but I'm not going to do that. And I want to do this continuously, and I'm going to set it to be at a rate of about 30 degrees per 1 second. And I do want my domain to be completely from 0 to 360. So now when I select this button, I can animate this. And this skill, I believe, might come in handy if I actually want to try to build a geometry looking fractal in Sketchpad.